Now, does anybody in the Wiregrass need any Friday plans this summer or sometime soon? Well, the Wiregrass does have plenty in store for us. I mean, you could try your favorite dishes, or you can even try your favorite wine, even with wine tasting, maybe even trying a pottery class, or even STEM classes for your kids. But if none of those options really hit the spot for you, there's even a book group and book clubs for those bookworms out there. And you have plenty of options here in the Wiregrass, and we are actually going to talk about that. And we're going to sit here and talk about that with Miss Carolyn Benjamin.
Yes.
Now, thank you for joining us once again.
I am so excited about fun, fabulous Fridays because we're both fabulous.
Absolutely.
So.
And this is such a really great start to do this with these fun, fabulous Fridays with us. And I feel like we have a lot of great options to talk about here.
Absolutely.
I mean, we talked about, wine tasting, food tasting, which just recently happened, but it'll happen again in the future for people who want to do it again, and so many other options. Now, if you can just kind of break down all of those activities we just recently mentioned that people could attend.
One of the things that I want people to know is to check your local library. Check your local library, whether it's Enterprise or Elba or Houston County. They have amazing things going on. I think Houston County has a Lego STEM program. They also have a book club going on. I've joined the book club with my daughter, and we meet at a local tavern on base, and it was just on post. It was just absolutely wonderful. A great way for you to get out, meet people, and do something. The other is making sure that you find those things that are cost effective, i.e. free. And so we want to make sure that you're having fun out there, not just for the kids, but for you. Joseph asked me, what did I do for fun? And I had to think about it. I was like, nothing. But then I forgot today I'm actually going to see a show at Southern Broadway, and I am so excited because I hadn't been able to go over the last few years. Southern Broadway, that's such, I mean, you get a play, a show, and you get a meal, and the meal is always phenomenal. A friend of mine, Monica, is a caterer there. And so the other thing is the olive fruit. And we talked about that a little bit.
We did speak with that a little bit,
I love the olive fruit. I love that they have all of these wonderful items that you can give. It's specialty. It's every type of oil you can imagine. But
and this is where people can try food and wine and stuff.
You can do that, and you can actually go there and host your own thing. I think he can. He has a meeting room that they have a meeting room. He and Jackie, his wife, and I think it's 12 people. But 12 of your closest friends, get you some wine, and he will tell you about the olive oils and the balsamics. But he will also make you his famous meatballs and coleslaw.
Now, we did mention that recently just happened at the Olive Fruit, but some pottery classes, the book club, and even like the youth Lego club, I'm pretty sure is what we mentioned, is coming up soon.
Yes, so the Potter House art studio in Enterprise, I didn't even know they were there on Glover, but he was telling me it's a 4 to 6 week course, and you get about 12 pounds of clay, and you can either use the wheel or your hand. It makes me think of Ghost, that scene in Ghost, and make things, or you can come and do some of the stuff that's already created. They're also on occasion doing couples, and so it's just a really good time to get, again, some of your friends, some of your co-workers, and just go have a good time.
And I need to think about doing that.
I was going to ask you, what do you do?
I love reading. The book club really got my interest to that.
Deanna and I are going to call you when we go back.
Yes.
We didn't even have to read the book.
Really?
Because they give you a cheat sheet.
It's just sort of gossip. That's what it is. For all those girls to gossip.
It was really good. Yeah.
Absolutely. And for people who are interested in the book club, the pottery classes, even like a future wine tasting and trying different foods with the olive fruit, where can people go to get some more information?
They can go to the Olive Fruits page, Facebook page. They can go to the Potter's House art studio. They can go to their page, and then for the Legos and all of that stuff, they had so much. Go to the library system for Dothan, and it has every day, every month what they have going on.
I definitely need to do that for sure, because I get out of work early on Fridays, so I get to take opportunity of that. So
when was the last time you did something?
Okay,
see.
Listen.
We got to do
I do stuff, Miss Harlan, I don't think I don't do anything, I swear. But I feel like I could definitely do some more things this summer for sure. And this is a great opportunity.
It's hot, and we're going to hear more about the weather, but it's hot. Nobody really wants the gnats. And, you know, so anything indoors is great, and free is always better.
Oh, absolutely. And this is definitely the opportunity to do that in the Wiregrass. We'll be talking about this again for another fun, fabulous Friday we're having very, very soon.